What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Um, okay, so we've been pretty busy over the last couple of days with a lot of deliveries. Um, so today we have just finished one, and I've seen a very interesting trailer there, a B double, and I'd like to give it a shot. Let's see where it goes, where it takes us. Um, okay, cool. So it's taking us back to Sweden. Yeah, let's take it on and see how it goes. Uh, my truck is, according to them, not strong enough. I'll just ignore it. Ignorance is bliss. And yeah, let's see how we do. So I have activated the advanced parking feature. I cannot see my mirror. There we go, much better. So we've actually done way better than I thought actually. This is probably trip number 17, I think, and we're looking good. We're looking good. We've leveled up to, I think, we're now a skilled worker. So from newbie to enthusiast to skilled worker in a very short space of time. So yeah, this is what we're dealing with. I did do a double trailer in a few videos ago. It was a little bit trickier than these ones because that one is it was actually my first experience with it. It's got a smaller second trailer, and the first trailer is almost the normal size. So that's it was a bit interesting reversing that one, but we managed to get there in the end. Alright, so I'm running low of gas, but there is a petrol station very close by. A gas station. And that's where we're gonna make our first stop, just to load up on gas so the trip doesn't end ugly. Jeez, it's a little bit cold today, and I'm not dressed very warmly. But I think after this, I'm just gonna, dress up a little bit warmly, so I'm more comfortable. It's been a pretty chill weekend actually for me. I've been doing nothing. So I've just been leveling up. It says no entry, but look, I don't have a choice. Yes, I will. We'll bend the rules a little bit. Oh, just properly here. Oh. Right. And we're off to the races. Just checking to see if there's any incoming traffic. None. We're good to go. Alright, so I'm pulling a double trailer and I can actually tell that the truck seems a little bit a little bit subdued. It's not accelerating as fast as it normally does, and the braking is also a little bit funky. Just taking a bit of time to reverse. Somebody's gonna wanna turn there. Just wanna see what it is that we're transporting. Work clothes. Come on, work clothes shouldn't be that heavy. So substantial vehicle wear. Consider visiting service. Look, yeah, we will get service when we get where we're going. It's only 4% damage, and that damage is where it's not. It's like it's not gonna affect. It's not gonna affect a lot. I hope. Just gonna. What's going on here? Ooh, accident. So yeah, I'll sort that out when I get to where I'm going, and I think I'm also considering just upgrading the truck to see if there's any new upgrades. Probably any significant upgrades I think only come after level 13 if I'm not mistaken, but we'll see. Again, I think it also depends with what truck you're driving. Okay, so just
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
oh, it's a little bit busy though for 2 a.m. in the morning on the road. Usually expect the road to be super, super, super quiet. Oh, it's very cold today. So we are approaching winter at the time of my recording this. Some might even say we are in winter, but I think the winter starts in May for me. April, isn't April still part of autumn? You've got February, March, April, that's autumn, right? Or do I need to go back to kindergarten? But I think so, to elementary school. And then you got your winter months in May, June, July. And then you got spring from August, September, October. And you've got your summer from November to December. And then I realized that I only have 2 months for summer. Well, I'm saying summer, but I know different time zones, different countries. When we have summer, they have winter, so their winters are in December. So some people are listening to me like, "What's this guy going on about?" You out of your mind, boy. You out of your mind. So yeah, like I said, I spend my whole weekend, just
Go straight.
go straight, just playing this game, leveling up. That guy's gonna get ideas. I need to turn before he thinks of overtaking. So yeah, it's been very relaxing. It's been very therapeutic. Yeah, 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 yeah. Therapeutic. Sorry. You know what? I'm having an off morning, so forgive my tongue. So, haven't already done this at another stage in life where what I'm trying to say is having already
Then continue straight.
I had to go straight, so I need to.
Go straight.
So what I'm saying is the fact that I've already done this before, as in I've already gone past the stage before in the game on another profile, seeing that I'm creating this from scratch, it actually just shows how much work actually has to go into this, because it's something that you kind of take for granted when you're not thinking about it, when you're just playing the game for the sake of playing it. But when you get down to the daily operations of, all right, cool, I have set myself a target that I need to make, or I need to do such and such. For example, I need to build a company. I need to hire employees, and then I need to upgrade the company. And then after that, I need to buy another garage, because essentially that's the only way that your company grows in this game. So having already done that, it's something that you're doing it without really thinking about. It's almost like you're just doing it for the sake of doing it. But now that you're actually thinking about it, because um there's a part of you that's actually thinking of, I've done this before, so it shouldn't be that difficult. It's actually not the case. It's a little bit challenging. It's a little bit challenging because you realize that you need to be a little bit patient. You realize that you need to be strategic. You realize that you need to be smart as well. You need to know when to spend and how much to spend, at what point to spend. So it's not a matter of just doing it. Um, as an example, what I would normally do if I started a career in Euro Truck Simulator, an American Truck Simulator, I would just, if I'm leveling up, I'm just leveling up. I'll just do long distance, long distance, long distance, because I want to discover as much as possible, and I want to get as many jobs as possible, because you know that you are gonna get um, jobs where they take you further or longer distances, and from there you discover a whole lot more. Whereas now what I'm doing is I have to be strategic, because I want to grow quickly, and growing quickly means in this game you have to make money quickly, and making money quickly means that you need to have value to yourself, um, in that the jobs that you're going to get offered should be very high, and you can only do that by selecting certain skill categories, if I may put it that way. So what I've been doing is, I know that long distance pays well, and ADR trips also pay well. So what I've been doing is, every time I level up, I put one on each. So if I level up on long distance for this trip, on the next trip I'm adding a skill on ADR, so that the next trip that I get, it's a long distance trip with an ADR load. What that means is you're getting paid for distance, and you're getting paid for the load that you are getting. So the likelihood that oh, nice lightning, I've never seen that before. So the likelihood that you're gonna get a higher package for your delivery is very high, and obviously the more money you make, the quicker you grow. So just an example of the strategy that I'm taking now, as opposed to what I used to do previously. Because previously I would just wing it. I'd be like, okay, cool, what's paying the most? And then when I level up, I'm just doing long distance, and after long distance I'm probably doing another random one, like precious cargo or fragile cargo, maybe AADR. But yeah, that's just an example of the strategy that I'm taking in this game, and it's actually it's paid off quite a bit. because I'm not that many trips in. I think about 16 trips, less than 16 trips, and already have bagged 127K. So, and I've already bought 3 trucks, albeit with the help of the bank. But let's face it, the bank gives you money based on your value. I don't know whether it's just in this game or it's also in real life, but yeah. So yeah, that's just my thinking. So that having been said, um, it's always about what's next now. So you've got 3 trucks, you've got a garage. What's next? So you raise enough money to do what? You raise enough money to get a garage. How much is a garage? I think a garage is like 180K. So you raise enough money to get another garage, but I think you need to have enough money to get a garage and 3 more trucks. And the other thing that um will come as a challenge is, even if you do buy a used truck, the people that you're gonna hire are not gonna want to drive used trucks. At least that's what I read when I was looking at the updates. So it's gonna be a nice challenge, but we'll get there. We'll deal with it when we get there. I was a little bit surprised with the lightning feature there, because I don't necessarily I need to turn to the left so I don't stop. I've never quite picked up on that, and I think it's probably one of the newer updates where you can actually see lightning strikes in the weather features. What I need to find out is, I've been playing this game for a while and I've never seen it snowing, but I have seen people. Maybe they're using mods. They will have that feature of driving in a snowy area. Maybe it's mods. Maybe it comes with DLCs. I don't know. I'll have to just check up on that a bit, read up on it a little bit. So on my other profile, the one that I keep referencing to, I don't know what level it is, but I know I just achieved King of the Road. I did post a video about it. It's in one of my previous videos. Not this series of it's not in this series, but I did post about it. I just wonder how much now, since we're using a different trailer. I wonder how much the um experience points they'll dish out to us
Go straight.
for driving with this trailer. So yeah, in my other profile, which I'll definitely be visiting again soon when I decide to take a break from the pressure, from the hustle and bustle of running this company, I'll definitely do a video or two on that. So yeah, I've got quite a number of trucks. So yeah, another thing that I used to do, coming back to strategies, is so you get cheaper trucks. So instead of getting the trucks that you like, you can try to discover as many truck dealers as possible as quickly as possible. So what that does is it helps you to compare the prices. So you go for whatever dealership you decide to go for, or you decide to visit.
Go straight.
You just look for what's the cheapest model of trucks that they offer. And I think Iveco, or Iveco, however you pronounce it, in this game has the cheapest ones. I think it's 93 grand if I remember correctly, but I don't think it's more than 95 grand. That's very cheap compared to the other trucks. And I think the second cheapest that you can get are man trucks. I just want to reduce the speed here a little bit. Okay. I think the second. Oh, look at him go. He just wanted to slow me down. The second cheapest that you can find is man trucks, if I'm not mistaken. I know Scania, Volvo, and Benz, those ones are a little bit expensive, but I don't know about the Actros, because you get these little weird um, actros. How do you pronounce the plural of actros? But anyway, the Mercedes-Benz Actros, you do get these weird low end looking, cheap looking ones. Those are probably also cheaper. Um, Volvo, it's a little bit expensive. DAF also expensive, and this is just from memory. I think I still need to sit down and compare. But the cheapest one for sure, is it's definitely the Iveco. What other people do is this is slow. So my truck is really. Why can't I toggle the view? Okay, but anyway, um, what other people do, if you want to go that way, if you want to grow really fast, they do mods. So you can have mods where the trucks are actually cheap, like really cheap. It's I think it's cheating because you don't really, yes, you grow fast, but you don't really have that sense of accomplishment afterwards because it doesn't feel like you've really worked for it. I mean, it works if you want to see, I mean, if you want to grow and you want to unlock or you want to get money quickly. I don't think it's gonna affect your experience points in that it unlocks anything. Sorry, I just want to turn here so there's oh man, I'll have to stop. I don't think this one allows you to, but I think it does. It's on the far left. So yeah, what I was saying is what's going on with him. Um, if if you take the route of using mods, where you can get trucks cheaper, it kind of like takes away from the whole experience of building a company or an empire. Um, it's more satisfactory when you actually make your million and you know that, okay, cool, I've actually look at this guy, look at this guy, look at this guy on the right. Oh man, he's still coming, isn't he? So yeah, it takes away from the experience. I think you'll do it if you want to make money quickly, but trust me, it is worth it if you work your socks off. Take a loan from the bank, um, build a new garage or buy a new garage, drive a little bit, take a loan from the bank, buy a truck, hire somebody, let them drive it, just like that. And it will take a while. That's a bad accident. It will take a while, but that's the whole point. I mean, that's the whole point of playing the game. It's about being patient. It's about being calculative. It's about strategizing. But yeah, I was just mentioning it as a suggestion if you really pressed for time, if you really want to make money quickly. That's another way of going about it in this game. But I don't think you can. Well, you can actually, but it's gonna take a little bit longer if, say, for example, you start the game and then you don't take a loan from the bank. Sorry. Um, so if you don't take a loan from the bank, you're building everything from scratch. So you're literally starting from scratch. Where in that it's gonna take you a while to buy a vehicle. Um, because you'll just be doing quick jobs, and quick jobs don't pay that much. I think it gets to a point where they will pay that much depending on your skill set, but when you compare it to using your own equipment, so your own truck, it's gonna be way better than when you get hired to,
Go
you know,
straight.
quickly drive a truck somewhere. So yeah, I thought, see the way he turned, I thought that it's a turning lane, so that's why I was attempting to go to the other lane. And one other thing, sticking to that topic, is um, you will also notice that you start making money quicker after you purchase a trailer. After you purchase your own trailer. Now, I'm really not sure because I haven't seen. I'm referencing again to my profile where I am at a higher level. I've purchased multiple trailers for multiple garages, but I've never seen them making income unless a driver is using them. But if a trailer just sits there, then I don't think it does make income. I don't think people will hire it. Maybe in the next coming updates, they do make that feature. And I've never noticed it, but I haven't seen getting a notification of income from a trailer. It's always from drivers using specific
Go
trucks
straight.
in your fleet. So yeah, another way that you can quickly make money is get yourself a trailer. The only disadvantage there being if you've got a certain type of trailer, it limits you to a certain type of load. So for example, if you've got a refrigerated trailer, then you're only transporting refrigerated goods. Um, you know, if you've got a container trailer type like the one that I'm using now, it limits you to a certain load. If you've got a tanker, it restricts you to a certain load. So what you can do is
Stay right.
pick
Then
pick
exit right.
pick a just gonna
Exit
reduce the
right.
speed a little bit, yeah. So pick something that is profitable. For example, gas, oil, and fuel. Gas, oil, fuel, petroleum, diesel, things like that will obviously cost a whole lot more to transport than food, I believe. So what you can do is maybe get yourself a tanker trailer, which will enable you to transport such goods that'll probably earn you a lot of money. Another disadvantage of that is it also limits you to specific regions. Um, Also referencing to my previous profile where I did purchase a tanker
Go
trailer,
straight.
and most of the trips were in and around Spain, Italy. Now I could be mistaken, but those were the most the high paying jobs. Um, it also depends on the distance, I guess, but most of them were um, Spain and Italy. So that's another thing to consider. So there's always a catch. There's always a catch. But yeah, what you can also do is maybe you can purchase one of each. You can purchase a container, but that's only after you've really made proper money because a trailer is just as expensive as getting a truck as well. But yeah, you can't go wrong with hiring people as well because the more that they level up, the more money they bring in. So see, there's always something. There's always something. And the more that they level up, I believe the more that you have to pay them because you pay them, remember, you pay them per kilometer. So it's all well and good if they're traveling, if they're not traveling far. What you can also do is you can actually select the type of skills that you want them to focus on. So, for example, if you want them to strictly focus on ADR, which obviously brings in a lot of money, the more that they level up, the more expensive or the more types of different types of fuel that they can transport. and some gases are more dangerous than the others to transport, meaning more money. So you can have them focus on that, and then the more that they level up, the more that you get paid. But I always recommend, or what I always do is I always set it to balanced. Always set it to balanced. Then it manages itself. It manages itself. Manages itself. Oh, my tongue today. So yep, so significant weight, if I may put it that way, with a double trailer, because I can feel that I mean, we are picking up speed now, but you can actually see it when we are on a steep or an incline that oof, we are struggling a little bit to keep up. I want to keep this truck as long as possible, so what I'm gonna do is just gonna service it,
Go straight.
and if it's service, I'll just be servicing it here and there, but I'm gonna try to keep it as long as possible. So what I'll do is I'll just see if I can increase the or upgrade. Sorry guys, had a long night. So I'm gonna see if I can just upgrade the engine and the chassis and the gearbox just to give it a little bit more power. That also comes with the level. So the more we level up, I'm just gonna keep looking out for upgrades. What I want to do as well is I want to do things a little bit differently. So I want to stick to one brand of truck. So when I upgrade, eventually when I have enough money, I can just upgrade all the trucks in the fleet. So it's gonna, because the brand of truck that I chose to start the career with is a little bit more expensive. I chose a brand that I really love. One of my favorite brands is the Dove trucks. So I decided I'm gonna go with that, and the other two trucks that I bought for the other for the other two drivers is actually the same. I believe it's the same. So 216 kilometers to go. It hasn't been an eventful drive today. I've really come across some really interesting things and situations. Okay, so there's a vehicle on the right hand side of the road. It's a weird weather though in the game. I'm expecting the sun to be out. Maybe it's gonna rain, but I think it rained. It rained, didn't it, at the beginning of the drive? So 190, just under 200 kilometers to go. It should be 3 hours of travel time, or four. One thing that irritates me as well, and
Go
it's
straight.
part of the game, and I understand why they put it there. I mean, it's just to add to the. I mean, it would be boring if you were to just travel and there'd be no events on the road. But sometimes it's just, it's really frustrating. So you'll find there's a helicopter in the middle of the road and it's blocked the road, and you need to, and it's the turn that you need to take in order for you to get to your destination, and you've got like
Exit right.
um Maybe you've got under 100 and something kilometers to go. Am I gonna make this turn? Yeah, just about did. I saw it late, sorry about that. So you'll find you need to your last turn off to get to the destination you want to go to, and there's an accident, and you have to reroute. You have to take an alternative path, and the path takes you 200 kilometers out of your way to get to where you want to go. That's very irritating. It's very annoying at times. And it happens. I mean, even in real life it happens. Um I've just recently moved to a town where once you miss your off ramp or once you miss your turn, you'll have to travel another 30 or 40 kilos until you find another turn for where you want to go. So I'm living the pain. I'm living the pain. So here we go again, just another illustration of it's going quite well, but I feel like there's just shortage, that bit of shortage of power in the truck. Oh, but it's not like they didn't warn us. They did tell us that, look, we don't believe your truck is strong enough for this. Okay, so the sun is finally coming out. I'm a little bit warmer now, in case you wondering. I think maybe it's just because I'm comfortable where I am. But I'll probably need to get something a bit warm, seeing that I was actually coming down with. Sorry about that, folks. Seeing that I was actually coming down with something. I've been here before. It's not the first time I'm seeing that little dinosaur. Uh, uh, what's that supposed to be? What's that supposed to be? Was it supposed to be Bigfoot? Oh my goodness. So I think the first one was a dragon, and the second one was, I don't know what it was, but it was some sort of upright, hair-covered creature, critter. So just under 110 to go. How much time do we have left? 16 hours, so we're making good time actually. So it doesn't bother me that the truck is a little bit slower. All that matters is we get there in one piece, and that the clothes get there in one piece. Another thing about hiring drivers earlier on in your career is that you'll see that they'll grow and level up with you. What I like to do is, maybe I'll do it a little bit later when I can afford it, extend the garage to four, to accommodate four. I'm trying to remember, does it accommodate 4 or 5 trucks? I think it's 4 trucks or 5 trucks. It could be 5 trucks, yeah. To accommodate 5 trucks. And then what you can do is, in the future, when you expand, you let each one go to a different garage, and they can be sort of your managers there. That's an idea. Okay, so just under 85 kilos to go. Not not that far off. 85 kilos would be 60 miles or 50 miles even. I slept really late last night. I think I slept at 3 a.m. I was doing my, I think, 15th trip on this series that I've started. The one that we're currently busy with. I think this trip is number 16, if not 17. So yeah, hasn't been too bad. Like I said, we've actually done way better than I thought we would be doing. The trips are getting longer and longer, that's for sure. Especially the high-paying ones. This trip I only took because I was interested in the trailer, to be honest. If I'm being 100% honest, how much does it pay? 26 grand. So, look, 26 grand is not bad considering that I'm not using my own trailer. Because I know if I were using my own trailer, it would probably be double or maybe 10 grand more. If I was using, um, if I was not using my own equipment, I'd probably be making 10 from that.
Go straight.
I'd probably be making 10 from that. Okay, so we've just paid our loan installment, 8 grand. Also, one thing I haven't done is I actually haven't rested for a while. I think I've been doing trips. Back and forth, and I haven't given my driver enough time to rest, or I haven't given him an opportunity to rest. I've just been working, just been going at it. So I just want to see how far or how much we can do, how much money we can make before I can tell him, okay, cool, you got your 2 days off. In an ideal world, not recommended at all. And I've actually disabled that fatigue simulator because it was friggin' annoying. Alright, so I can see a town in the horizon.
Stay right. Then exit right.
What's going on here? Oh, it's almost like I jinxed myself, isn't it? I jinxed myself because I was saying you'll find the road is closed where you want to go, and see what I'm saying? It takes you another 245 kilometers away from where you want to go. Oh man, let's see. Maybe I can engineer something here. No, it's also closed from the other side. Huh. This is crazy. This is crazy, is what it is. So now they've redirected us, and we were like 20 kilometers away. I was celebrating that I can see the horizon, and it's come back. It's come back to haunt us. Ridiculous. But look, it is what it is. It's part of the game. We go, we go. We go again. I'm actually looking to the left to see if there's no little opening. That I can use, but I don't think so. We'll have to stay the course of the road. So it's a Saturday afternoon in the game. Look, I'm 40 something hours ahead of schedule. I'm not even gonna. Oh, 14. Oh my goodness. Okay. So substantial. Well, we've seen that. It's fine. We will get this sorted as soon as we. And that's one thing I haven't done. I haven't serviced the truck, and I haven't rested. So I think I'm gonna have to service the truck when we get to our destination after we park our trailer and deliver the goods. We'll have to park the. We'll have to get the trailer serviced, and depending on the jobs that are available.
Go straight.
So why couldn't they have made a see what I'm saying? Why couldn't they have made this road come out from there? So I just get on there, get on that bridge, turn left, and then go back to where I have to go. This is a scam, is what it is. But this is not a bridge, is it? It looks like a restaurant. Yeah, it looks like a restaurant. It's not a bridge. But you know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it their way. Let's do what they want us to do. Also, why is there only one route that goes into a certain town? So imagine you're doing a time sensitive job and you've got 30 minutes to go deliver your package, and that happens. I'd be so irritated. I wonder if you but I think you do get paid if it's late, don't you? I think so. I've had a late delivery in this series before. I don't know where I got late, how I got delayed, but I think I have had a. I think so. Probably confusing it with a different. Nah, I don't think so. No, I'm probably confusing it with a different trip that I had to do. Probably from the other profile. So that's when you're doing your just-in-time deliveries. I wonder if the just-in-time deliveries also pay, because if they do pay, what we can do is after we're done with our ADR and our long distances, then we can go for it. Since we're not stopping to rest and stuff. So yeah, this is the town where we have to turn. It's interesting. So if you miss your turn, you're gonna have to go all the way to whatever town this is, and you'll find a place where you have to go off the highway, on to the ramp, on back onto the highway, back onto the highway, and then you can make your way here. But even so, there's still a breakdown, so they might have to tell you to detour. That's so frustrating. If I do find it, if I do find that they've blocked the road, I'm driving through them. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm gonna have to make a different plan. Because why would I have wasted so much time?
Go straight.
Okay, so now we're back on that highway. Just get my indicator off. Oh no, we're not.
Turn left.
Oh my goodness. Scania, is there a town called Scania? There probably is, isn't there? uh, Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Soda Ledge, whatever. Soda Tar. whatever this town is called. Yep. Well, they did tell us that the truck will struggle to pull this trailer, but it's just clothes. It's just clothes. It's just clothes, isn't it? Me asking for permission to get on the road. So let's see what excuse they're gonna use for us now. I'm not even gonna celebrate that we have less than 100 kilometers now to go, because the last time I did that, they had other ideas. So I'm just gonna say it is what it is. We've got 100 kilometers to go, so let's go. Nothing celebratory about that. Okay, so we've picked up a little bit of speed, which is good.
Go straight.
Damn right I will. Huh, go straight, as if they'll allow me to turn right. Idiot. Oh, I'm getting cold again. I need to dress warm now. I wonder at what point I can actually buy myself a double trailer, because that's where the money is, baby. That's where the money is. Double trailer, two means double trips in one. I'm going at 80, and the speed limit is 80, and I'm not catching up with those guys in front. I wonder what speeds they're hitting. They're probably also just set on one speed, because it's not like they're getting further, are they? Maybe they're also driving at 80 where they are. Thus, the distance stays constant. Yep. There was a nerdy moment for you. Yeah, but now they're getting a little bit further. Well, that's because our speed has reduced. Makes sense. It's just my truck not keeping up with the load, is it? Okay, so I can see the town in the horizon. Last time I said that, it didn't end well for us, did it? Ah, what is it now? I promise you that this game, now they've blocked the road off again. Now they've blocked the road off again. So where do they want us to go? I'm sorry. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. I'm sorry, I'm not having that. Yeah, y'all sit there with your hazards on. I am not having that.
Stay right. And then
I
exit
am not
left.
having that. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Exit right.
And something told me that, you know what, before I took the detour, just go past them. I thought, no, 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 no. Maybe the road is not closed. And I did see the fire truck there, but I thought there would be another way in. Because why else would they make you take a detour that makes you come back here if there was no if there was no way if there was no other way in? But anyway, not a lot of damage was done. I don't know why that fire truck was there anyway, because there's nothing else here that I spoke too soon, didn't I? Oh my goodness, what's going on? And it's a helicopter. It's a helicopter in the middle of the road. Okay. Well, luckily for us, there was a way out.
Stay right.
I've been in situations where that thing is right in the middle of the road
At the
and
roundabout, take the second exit.
they're basically saying screw you.
Exit down.
Alright, so if that was unnecessary, we could have gotten over it anyway. And there she blows. I don't see a service center nearby, but that's probably in some town close by. It's not a train smash.
At the roundabout, take the third exit. Exit down.
Well, we made it. We have made it. Let's see how we did. Yep, no damage to the trailer, no damage to the load. Um, It'll be interesting to see where they want us to park this baby. Right, I can do anything. 60 XP points, really? Retard is activated. Let me just switch this baby off. Okay, where do they want us to park? I imagine it's somewhere here. wonder though. Yeah, maybe let's just reverse this baby into there. I don't know if there's a way of getting there from around there, but we can always reverse park it in. Tell you what, it's much harder to reverse this one with the. Just gonna make my. Just looking in the mirror there. Just wanna make sure that it's going where I want it to go. Probably bent it too much, didn't I? So I want it to go to the left, so I'm gonna have to start swinging my steering wheel to the left. Okay, cool. Just want to check what's going on the left hand side. One thing that I'm realizing is that actually the dynamics are different because I'm using the truck that I'm using now only has uh 4 tires. It doesn't have 6 tires like I'm talking about the tractor now. It only has 6 tires, 4 tires, whereas the one that I'm used to reversing these things with has 6. So I think that also plays a role, especially with the kind of the dynamics and the reversing. I could be talking bull. I could be talking bull. I could be talking crap, but just wanna bend it to the left a little bit. Okay. Okay, go right. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Just need to get over that. It's a little bit too much getting over that. I'm gonna make it straight a bit so I can have a nice angle just to go straight in there. Just be careful with this palette that's here. Okay, cool. So now I need to maneuver it to start going left so we can go in there. Okay. So this is tricky, isn't it? Okay, cool. But we will get there. The most important thing is just to stick with it. Okay, so see, this is the tricky part, is that just gonna go forward a bit. Okay, so I think nah. Okay, that's exactly where we want to be. And there's no space on the left hand side for me to kind of fully do what I want to do, but I'm gonna make a full swing to the right so I can force it just to. I'm gonna have to go forward a little bit. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay, there we go. Now I just have to keep this angle. This was by no means a straightforward. This was by no means straightforward. Okay. Stuck somewhere. see if we straighten it. Jeez. So, I just want to see what does it want us to do, because let me straighten it nicely. All right, let's start this. Give ourselves a bit more room here. Okay. My only concern is the space on the left hand side. Oh my goodness, this probably has to be one of the trickiest ones that I've done. The precision that they want is so demanding, isn't it? Hey, check him just looking at us. Come help. We're sweating out here. I guess I'm gonna stir it. Just bend it right so we are in line. Go forward a little bit. My goodness, this is a space issue, isn't it? I'm gonna make it straight so I can see everything. The fact that there's this little pile of wood. Why are we bringing clothes to this place though? What? This is as... Sorry. Alright. Let's do it the way that they want us to do it. Oh, there we go. Just there. Jeez. I don't think we would have been able to win even if we, yeah, probably would have saved ourselves a lot of time by coming from that side. Anyhow, let's see how we did. So much work for 60 XP points. So we don't level up, we're still on level 10. Yeah, it is what it is. A bit disappointed, but yeah, we managed to deliver, and we managed to maneuver uh, a super link trailer. So that's good. That's good. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you made it all the way up till here, I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next.